So we go on with the tarot cards and with number 6 of the small arcana. And if you are interested in the Kabbalistic system, we are now in the realm of the sun. So this is a very friendly and very lively and very, very good energetical pattern, so to say, in which the cards are embedded, all the 4 elements, so to say. Okay, but enough of theory. I know some of you are not so interested in theory. This is no problem. I will also talk about the everyday meanings of the cards, of course, yeah? Because when you have a reading, most clients don't want to know anything about the sphere of sun or about the 4 elements or things like that. They just want to know what's going on in my life. And the cards are both. Yeah, they are both. You can just read them in everyday meanings, but you can also have a look at the deeper meanings. Yeah, and the 6 of Wands is a wonderful card of victory in any way you can succeed. Yeah, we have here the laurel at the wand, and this is just you are the winner. Whatever you have asked for, it will be fine. It will be great. You will have success, it will be wonderful, and nothing more to tell about this card. It is one of the cards that are very straight. Yeah, some cards are very many layers and things you have to think about, but this card is just straight victory. One card with more layers we are facing now, and this is the 6 of Cups. And this is a card, this looks like a fairy tale on this deck. And it is about love, it is about things that are from your past, but which are influencing you positive now, in the present. Yeah, it is always a very good card about emotional things, but it can have one little hint. I didn't saw it myself. A colleague of mine has introduced this possibility to read it. If someone is in a reading directly asking, is my partner having another person? Is there something, I have a feeling, but I can't tell what it is, and so on. This colleague of mine, he introduced to me the 3rd person on this card, and I was wondering, the 3rd person? There are just 2, and they are looking like a fairy tale. But then I took a deeper look, and you see it here? Here is a hidden 3rd person. So just in case you are facing this very particular topic, then this card can be a hint that there is somebody. Yeah, but just when this was asked, because don't make those things up. Yeah, even if there is the slightest doubt, don't talk about it, because maybe you are ruining a very good relationship with your doubts. Yeah, with your saying, oh, there could be somebody. Yeah, as a card reader, you always have to be responsible and shouldn't make something up just for the effect. Yeah, never, never, never. So in most cases, this is something that helps you from the past, something that makes your emotions round and warm and sunny. We are here in the realm of sun, so this is a very good and positive card. And there's just this one hint if it is asked for that topic. Yeah. So this was the 6 of Cups, and now we come to the 6 of Swords, and this card means going on. Like, for example, on a trip, or like moving, having a new home, going on new ways, also new ways of thinking, and always with a positive undertone. You really see this on the cards. The people are traveling here from this wavy situation. The water is in waves, it is in motion, it is not calm, into this really smooth surface in the back. So this is always about gliding into calmer waters, as we would call it in German. Yeah, it is calm, it gets better, it gets more harmony, but it is also about moving really directly. It is not just moving with the head, it is also about vacations, about holidays, about having a new home and all of these things. Yeah? And now we come to the last one. We come to the 6 of Pentacles, and this is about gaining what is yours. This card is always a bit difficult, because when we face the core meaning, it is the sun and the element earth. It is like very good times in financial and material matters. And then we see the cards, and they are beggars, and they are getting something from above. They are not like making their own destiny. It is They are dependent on the rich person. And for me personally, this tension, I work with it like that I say in material matters, it is gaining what is yours. What you have gained, what you have achieved, you get it. But in emotional matters, I see this card ambivalent. It is just experience, because in many readings I have seen that one partner was like the boss, it was the rich person, so to say, and the other one was a beggar. They were not at eye level, you know. One was in the position to give the other, but also to hold it, yeah. And the other one then feels like a beggar that has to do this and that to make the person happy, and then maybe he will get it. So this is often about dependencies in relationships. Yeah, you will see other interpretations in books or things like that, but in my experience, in practical readings, it often turned out like that. So I want to give this interpretation, of course, to you. Yeah, and now comes the 7. And the number 7 is the realm of Venus. And we all would think, oh, how sweet, wouldn't we? But somehow the makers of the card didn't like Venus very much. Maybe because she's a bit, as we call it in German, an uncertain candidate, yeah? She only does what she likes. She's more like a little diva, you know? Things we like today, but in those days when the cards were made, obviously this was not so much liked, and this is always a bit unsure, a bit uncertain in the cards. Yeah, the painters or Pamela Coleman Smith, she painted the cards very, yeah, you know, you don't know for sure. This is they put everything in the Venus aspect that is uncertain, that is the little diva, so to say. And in the 7 of Wands, we have this little diva, so to say, in the element of fire, and here she is defending herself, so to say. This is about defending yourself against many things that come to you. It is not the big boom. It is not like you are getting hurt and something really pushes you away. It is many little things you have to fight off. Oh, these are the situations you really don't like in life. But of course, the cards depict everything in life, also the things we don't like. So this is about defending yourself against many things. The good thing about the card is this person stands higher. Yeah, it is higher than all those wands. So the person will get along with it. It will find solutions and everything will be fine. But of course, we all like life a little bit easier than this. Yeah? So, and the 7 of Cups, here we really can see they didn't like our little Venus. I don't know why, but it is the case. And here we see many illusions in the cards. The 7 of Cups is a warning card about illusions. Yeah, I would say our little diva is dreaming, and she dreams of a little bit too much. She gets a little bit unrealistic. But some things, they are even good, like the laurels here. So I always tell my clients when this card shows up that they should take a look at their what they are thinking about, just in what is good of it and what is illusions. They have to pick it out. Yeah, it is just like in a garden where you have the good flowers and you have the wild weeds, and you have to put the wild weeds out. Yeah, it is like that. It is not that you have to put everything aside. When I was younger in readings, I was not so concrete about it. I always thought this card is about just illusions. But when time goes on, of course, you collect your experiences. And I have learned that this card often means that they have 1 or 2 very good thoughts and many thoughts around it that are not helpful. So they just have to pull out the weeds that are not good so that their flowers can blossom, to say it in a picture, yeah? So this card is not everything is just evil, but many things are not good. They have to take it out and then they can blossom, yeah? So now we have the 7 of Swords, and this card is like our little diva is a little bit cheating. It is about betrayal, or about things that are behind your back, as we call it in German, yeah? You don't see it. Someone tries to take advantage of you. This is very often the case when this card shows up. It does not have to be something downright evil, or but it is something you will think about, You know, I wouldn't have thought it about this person. I would not have imagined that he or she is so mean, or that he just takes advantage just because I was friendly, for example. Yeah, you are always a bit disappointed when this card shows up about the person who is meant with it. Yeah, so this is about being careful, being not too friendly, not too much giving. Take it a little bit at your own. Have a good look. Check the person first. Yeah. And the last card is the Seven of Pentacles, and this card is a card that many people don't like in readings, but it is not so negative. It is you can see everything on the picture here. This is like a plant. Yeah, we have the pentacles before it, but it is a plant. And the person has to wait. You can't make a plant grow faster. You can give it water, you can nurture it, you can look that it has a good place, like if it's sunny or if it likes a more shadowy place. All those things. You really can say this from plant life into tarot. You can be good to your plant so that it will blossom and flourish good, but you can't make your plant faster, growing faster. And this, you just can take it into real life. Yeah, the person which is facing the situation, it can do many things that this situation will develop very good, but it can't make things become faster. Yeah, so this is not something that will happen very fast or very soon. The person really has to wait, but it can in this time do many things that it will flourish at the end very good.